Day 14 started in Lafayette, Louisiana. I was going to spend most of the day there in Cajun Country, USA. I decided I'd go ride my bike over around Lake Martin, one of my favorite spots on planet Earth. And then after that, I ended up deciding to go down to Gaydon, where I grew up, get some lunch, run over to Morris, stop by the cemetery, say hi to my dad, my sister, and my grandparents, and then head on back to Houston to end this epic road trip 2021. Now, I've been to Lake Martin many times, on the water, driving around, walking some of the trail, but today, for some reason, I thought, this is an epic road trip. I need to go all the way around. So I loaded up all my camera gear in the little trailer behind my bicycle and took off down the trail. Mostly muddy trail, wet grass, just rained. Hear me breathing, huffing and puffing, pulling that wagon. I was bound and determined. I wasn't quitting. I was going to get through it. It took all day. At least I figured out how to mount the camera, huh? Whoa. I want to make sure I watch all of this, and if you can hear a little bit of the nature sounds through my breathing, enjoy it. Let me speed this up for y'all a little bit. It did take quite a while. Yeah, that panting sounds weird, doesn't it? I guess I'll just skip through and give y'all the highlights. Definitely not an e-bike. GoPro, stop capture. Decided I'd stop and walk away from the camera and catch my breath and get a little bit of the sunrise footage coming up over Lake Martin. Better than hear me pant, isn't it? Understand why I love this place? How about now? I spared y'all the trail ride between the last couple spots. This spot's a little peninsula, sticks out in the lake, almost exactly opposite of the boat launch. Here's where I thought I'd show y'all what I do when I'm out there taking pictures. Didn't realize I had walked so far up the trail though. I sped it up for y'all. Actually was an owl right up in here. Time to head on down the trail a little bit, see what else we could see. I ended up getting several other great shots of some birds. Pretty good trip. Not too much further down the trail, I found where all them black-bellied whistlers were making that noise. There was a nest through a hole in the cypress tree. Pretty neat. got back on the trail, and when I made it back around to the pavement, it went pretty good after that. Made pretty good time getting back to the truck.
I already did that. GoPro, stop.
I don't know if it was because of my zigzagging or going back and forth, but it ended up being 7 miles pulling that buggy full of heavy camera gear all around Lake Martin. Great workout. I don't know if you was following the news about the boat launch being closed because of safety and state, who owned what, state versus the landowners. The word's out that the boat ramp's back open, as was evident by the number of boaters here on this day. Though I couldn't tell anything was actually done to the boat ramp.